all been thinking about this, planning for this, and beginning to move forward. But in that regard, we are now really closing up the planning, now moving to the action. And some of them have already taken a lot of action, but now we're really going to have to accelerate this very quickly. We've been on the phone today with a number of the hospitals. We're going to have another call later to kind of bring them up to date in regard to this. I have asked, we've divided the state into 8 regions, and I've asked each region to have their collective plan on my desk by tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock as far as a rough draft. Rough draft by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I've asked them to have the final draft, and I say final, it's always a work in progress. There will always be some changes. We understand that. But a completed draft to us by 12 noon on Monday. I have asked General Harris of the Ohio National Guard to oversee this buildup. And again, many of the hospitals have plans. They're down the pathway in regard to the implementation of these plans. But General Harris is not in his capacity really as head of the Guard, but in a new capacity, so that he will be, and we will hear from him tomorrow. I've asked him to appear on the screen from our emergency center and talk a little bit about what he is doing and how he sees this. So I wanted today just to bring everybody up to date on, again, trying to share with you the information we have as we have it.
Okay, any other questions?
Sir, may I just follow up on your letter to the governors that you sent, since we were on the topic of governors? You sent a letter to governors at the end of the week saying that you guys are going to be developing criteria to be able to classify counties based on whether they were hotspots or whatnot. And I wanted to know if you have enough tests currently to be able to accurately rank those counties.
Yeah, we're ranking counties and we're ranking states. And a lot of people put out false information because they don't know what they're talking about. And we took over a dead, barren system. We took over a system that was obsolete. It was good for a tiny little sample of people. And even that didn't work, because when CDC first looked at their test, the biggest problem they had is the test didn't work. That wasn't from us. That's been there a long time. Now we have the best tests in the world, and nobody has. Now they're all calling, can we get the quick test? We call it the quick test, where, by the way, probably more accurate, and it takes a few minutes. I mean, it's pretty amazing what we've done. No, we're getting along great with the governors. Yeah, go ahead, please.